Good afternoon, everyone. Great to have you with us today. I'm Ron Trevino.
And I'm Rekha Mudaraj. This is the 411, and we're starting with this sad update to a shooting that happened at a Houston restaurant 2.5 weeks ago. Dyrin Riculfy has died. He was shot in the head during a robbery. His friend, a New Orleans police detective, died during that shooting. And also today, we are learning more about how HPD cracked this case. Sherman Chow live outside the Grotto restaurant near the Galleria.
And Sherman, a lot of new information just in the past few hours.
Absolutely. You know what? And it came from surveillance camera videos, recordings made at the jailhouse, and $100,000 watches. The story all unfolding today at the Harris County Criminal Courthouse. Now, an HPD homicide detective and a gang task force member testified before a judge today, explaining that surveillance video had showed the suspect's vehicle, and that led them to a similar robbery that occurred just 1 hour earlier and only 3 miles away. That victim said he was wearing a fake Richard Mille watch. Internet telling us that the real ones range from $80,000 to $2 million. Well, the car was also linked to an unrelated aggravated assault in July that led police to 21-year-old Anthony Jenkins. And it turns out Jenkins has a brother in the Harris County Jail. Well, detectives listened to the recordings of the brother's phone calls at the jail. Bottom line, they find the suspect vehicle at a Fondren apartment complex and wait until Jenkins uses that vehicle and arrest him. The phone recordings also led police to 19-year-old Frederick Jackson. That is the second suspect. Both men say that they were just the drivers and not the shooters in this incident, which took the lives of New Orleans police detective Everett Briscoe and now today of DJ Riculfy. Police have said that the victims were targeted for high-end jewelry. Friends say that Riculfy was wearing a Rolex and a heavy gold chain at the time of the robberies. And they've also, police added, that the robberies may have been motivated by trying to raise bond money for someone who is currently in jail. It is not clear if that individual might be Jenkins's brother, whose phone call recordings led to unraveling this case. We're live here in the Galleria area. Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
Still such a shocking story. All right, thank you so much, Sherman, for the live update. Now let's get a closer look at the timeline of how this investigation happened. On August 21st, the shooting took place at the Grotto. Off-duty New Orleans detective Everett Briscoe died, and Dyrin Riculfy was rushed to the hospital. On August 22nd, officials announced a $10,000 reward for information. 2 days later, on August 24th, the reward increased to $100,000. On August 25th, Anthony Jenkins was arrested. The other suspect, Frederick Jackson, was taken into custody on the next day, August the 26th. On August 28th, Officer Briscoe was laid to rest in New Orleans as the two suspects appeared in court charged with capital murder. And today, Dyrin Riculfy died after more than 2 weeks in a coma.